Morning. My name is George Hogan, and again I'm asking questions on behalf of the contributors of Club 1872, and thank you very much for your comments, Mr Park, that you made. They will be noted. Can I ask Mr Park, when he's answering these questions, have any further loans been repaid to RIFC board members John Bennett and Julian Woolhart since the period covered by the recent annual report? And if so, can you confirm how much was repaid, how much interest was payable on these loans to each party, and the level of any loans that are still outstanding and to whom?
Mr Chairman, can I take that? Given that I'm one of the named lenders, you're absolutely right. So can I take that, please?
Of course you can.
We addressed this last year. So the outstanding loan on the 7-year facility, now 6 years to run, is £8 million. It's the same interest rate as last year. It's 6%. Can I put that in a wee bit of context, just for my own personal commitment to the club? Some of my loan, it's in the annual report, but some of my loan was converted to equity, £500,000. I've since then bought shares as well, so I've gone to 5.1% of the equity. I've got about 8 million of that long-term debt. And please ask the man at the right, the auditor is sometimes hard to please. I've also given the club in recent weeks a 10 million facility, overdraft facility at 5%. So my commitment is now 23 million.
Mr Bennett, I am not questioning you or any board member's commitment. I asked a question on behalf of our contributors, and you haven't answered that question. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, I haven't answered it.
No. You've answered your own personal question. I asked a question about...
Oh, sure. No, I was trying to put it into context, because there's obviously been a bit of chatter about loans being repaid.
Yes.
Yes, they've been partly repaid over the terms of the 7-year facility, on the agreed terms. My outstanding commitment on the 7-year, 6 years to run, is now 8 million. It's down to 8 million. This time last year, I think we were at 13 and a bit total. So that is now 8. But Kenny referenced the fallow period, if you like, that the club will run into. Like any business, we have seasonality in our cash flow. Our fallow period starts in February. The club will have to start to draw down on my 10 million facility at 5%. That's a new working capital facility that I've provided to the club. It wasn't so much my own question, but I think it was relevant context to place 5.1% equity, so that's 5 million or so. 8 million left on the loan, which will be repaid alongside the agreed schedule. But 10 million of new. All I was saying was the repayment of loans has to be seen in the context of this, I think, increased commitment to the equity by myself, but also the new facility. I think that's valid context.
I think there are other people here waiting, and thank you for your reply.
Thank you.